This Tuesday evening. I want to introduce you to a very innovative project, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about technology going to the next level. We are living in a new age right now where people have the opportunity to do things in the area of finance that was never available to us in the past. I'd like to introduce and welcome all of you to OneTrade, ladies and gentlemen, next level arbitrage technology for wealth building. With that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I'd like to start with a question to find out how much you know about this topic. What is arbitrage as it relates to digital assets? So, arbitrage in digital assets means buying a crypto asset in one place at a lower price and selling it somewhere else at a higher price to profit from the price difference. Here's an example. Let's say you purchased Bitcoin on one exchange for $67,000 and then you sold it on another exchange for $67,050. So here's the thing, there are many different exchanges. It is not regulated. And so the prices vary from one exchange to the other. And so a system can, the technology goes in and actually purchases these cryptos at the lower price and then sells it on another exchange at the higher price. And that is how the money is earned. So an arbitrage trader could buy Bitcoin on exchange A and sell it on exchange B, aiming to capture the $50 difference before the price equalizes. That is the process, ladies and gentlemen, but it's done with technology now. In digital assets, arbitrage is that process that takes place across exchanges. What is high frequency trading? So, high frequency trading is the type of trading that uses powerful computers, algorithms, and automation to place many trades very quickly, sometimes in a fraction of a second. Here's a simple example in simple terms. High frequency trading is automated trading at extreme speed. Instead of a person sitting at a computer manually clicking buy and sell, a computer is designed to scan the markets, identify small opportunities, and execute trades automatically. That's exactly what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. The algorithm and the technology is executing these arbitrage trades 7 days a week, ladies and gentlemen. And you and I have the opportunity to take advantage of that and to benefit. So, one trade is all about open crypto arbitrage and making it available to everyone, ladies and gentlemen. It's based on public trading with high liquidity of cryptocurrency exchanges. It gives you and I the opportunity to participate at this next level because of a company called Arb Group. They're a corporation. And so, what you're looking at here today is not new. Arb Group actually has been around for a while, and they were very successful several months ago until one of the exchanges actually froze their account because they didn't understand what was taking place. So, what the group did, ladies and gentlemen, they went out and purchased their own exchanges. We launched just a little over a week ago, maybe about 10 days ago, and that's what brings us to where we are right now. So, we are the forerunners, ladies and gentlemen, in a system that is already proven. And so the Art Group holds due authorization in the brokerage and in cryptocurrency licenses. So, what I want to share with you is automated, it is transparent, and it is logical. Every single trade, ladies and gentlemen, is transparent for people to see based on the transaction ID because all these things are public on the blockchain and there are no hidden fees. Now, of course, you're going to pay your blockchain fees. We're not talking about that. We're talking about fees associated with this project. For example, there are no sign up fees, there are no monthly fees, no deposit fees, no withdrawal fees. There is no recruiting required. You don't have to talk to anyone. You just register and fund your account with a minimum of $100. And as I mentioned, everything is transparent. It is public on the blockchain for everyone to see that all the trades are absolutely real. So here's an example of a trading day. You can see that was over 3%, and we're doing good today as well. But I want you to understand how this works. So standard arbitrage with this platform works like this. 50% of the net profit from each arbitrage trade is credited to the client's balance. The remaining 50% is allocated to cover operating expenses and marketing program. And so that 3.2%, that is our 50% of the profits for the day. So now I want to show you how powerful this can be for you, even if you were to start with $100, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. These are all the examples that I'm going to show you because, of course, the percentages are going to vary from day to day because this is live trading. I'm going to go to a website called thecalculatorsite.com. Some of you might be familiar with that, but let's go there right now because I want to show you how powerful this could be for you and your family, even if you started with as little as $100, which is the minimum to get involved. But I want you to see the earnings for today is $90. All right, so let's just go and do a little math. I'm going to write this down really quick. So these numbers are going to vary day to day. Could be anywhere from, say, 1% or higher. It could average anywhere from 35% a month, maybe in that area. Of course, it's going to be up and down, but I want you to think about this. Where else can you go to even have this potential, ladies and gentlemen? This is absolutely next level, especially when you crunch the numbers. And then for a person to get involved, the minimum is $100, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be in crypto, USDT. It will be Ethereum, Polygon, the Ton coin, also BNB, the Binance Smart Chain, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later. When you make a withdrawal, the withdrawal is minimum withdrawal is $10. And as I mentioned, there is no sign-up fee. There is no fees on deposits, no fees on withdrawals, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't have to refer, you don't have to talk to anyone, and this compounds every single day. Extremely, extremely powerful. One of the things I like about this, it is very simple, yet extremely powerful. And because of that, it doesn't take long to explain. And so I'm basically finished, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the opportunity to leverage this platform to create potentially unlimited potential for you and your family, and you can do it with as little as $100. It's not a whole lot to think about when you look at this and you see how powerful it is. Now, some people, they'll start off, but just put their toe in the water with $100, and that's fine. Other people, they understand. Because we are the first adopters, ladies and gentlemen, this is the opportunity for us to go big. When you go big, you win big faster. And that's your choice moving forward with this platform. Now, I'm not finished, but I will say this. What you're going to want to do is reach out to the person who invited you on this call. We've got a tutorial video that shows you how to register. It's actually on the screen right there. You go to getstartedvideo.com. Getstartedvideo.com. That's a tutorial video that will show you how to register, but you need the referral link of your inviter. So reach out to your inviter. Go ahead and watch that video, get that link, and you can go ahead and register with this platform.